Hey everyone, it's Dying Demon. Welcome on in. Sorry for this. I'm having to do a recording over everything as I'm editing. You're actually getting me editing and recording at the same time. I forgot to record my mic audio during this entire thing, so forgive me. The game is HoloCure, which you can see on screen is basically vampire survivors with Vtubers. I don't know a lot about Vtubing, but it's I enjoy it. I put a lot of time into it. It's on my Steam Deck. It's free on itch.io. I will be providing a link in the description. Yeah, as a picture you can see, I completely didn't record mic audio. So like I said, I'm recording it now through Vegas Pro 18 as I'm editing. You're getting a commentary over me playing. I hope the audio isn't too loud. I have not balanced it for this. Oh, God, with the game audio was loud. Let me... Whew. I'll turn that down in editing. There is a large amount of blinking, flashing that I put here. I've never used this character before, so you'll have to forgive me. There was another attempt at recording this earlier, and I may or may not have died within the first 3 minutes. I don't even know who this is. I know what some of the originals, like Gura, I think it is, and Watson, I know who they are, and that's only because welcome to the internet. If you're into it at any point, you're going to come across some VTubers. This, you can see, I'll hold up a lot as I read things. So basically, for those who don't know what this is what the Wonderbots, or Wander in this case, would call a bullet heaven. In a bullet hell, you're constantly dodging the attacks of enemies. In a bullet heaven, you are the enemy. You are the one putting out the bullets. Some people call it horde survival. I like his description better. It feels like the antithesis of a bullet hell, so I love it. The objective is to build up your weapons. You can see me choosing different ones. In the game, you have enhancements to make your weapon stronger. You have awakenings on your weapon, which make them even stronger than that. You have stickers that upgrade your weapon even further, and then you have different weapons in what are called collabs. So with collabs, you can take your secondary special weapon and attack each other, or combine them together, make it even stronger. I have her main weapon, which is that little, I don't know what they're called, that stick with the charm or something on the end. I'm not well versed. Okay, please forgive me. I'm sure I just insulted so many people. Oh God, that's her ultimate. Whenever the bar underneath their avatar goes all the way up, it gives you their ultimate. For her, it's a ball of fire that damages enemies. The second weapon I've got for her is the chopping board, or cutting board. It basically puts out a little board directly behind her, which blocks... Oh God, that was weird. It basically cuts out the enemy attacking. It prevents them from hitting you. And then her last one is called Ian's Curse. Ian's Curse just hits enemies, and it has a chance of pinging between them. And as it pings between them, it does more damage. She then has her abilities, which one is called Baby Language, which I'm not 100% sure. That big one's a boss. I needed to get rid of it. I said I don't know her abilities, didn't read them too well, but basically she's constantly healing. And like I said, as you can see, this is what you get from defeating a boss. And like, it gave me an extra level in cutting board. You can hold 5 weapons and 6 including yours, but you cannot collab your main weapons. That would be cool, but you can't. It's similar to Vampire Survivors, like fusing. You'll see me also pick up support gear. You'll see that in the bottom, like the top row next to the avatar is all your weapons. Bottom is support. The one I just picked up allows you to drop more anvils, which can be used to upgrade your weapons without having to level up. And it also lets you use an anvil twice. Normally, once you use it once, it goes away. This lets you use the same one twice. I admittedly have played more than this than I wish to admit I did. I have it on my Steam Deck, okay? And it's free, and I got it transferred over, and it's what I play whenever I'm sitting at work on lunch or something and I'm not eating, or on the car ride to and from, because I'm not the one driving. It's fun, it really is, and I am sorry that I'm having to give you a post-game commentary. I have a much more well-planned one. but and that guy was actually talking, and you got it as I was playing the game. You have to be careful. Sometimes you can get hemmed in. A spider cooking is like garlic from Vampire Survivor. It puts a field around you. Then I took the bouncy ball. I just picked up on the glowing play button things. Here I think I'm explaining here what the weapons are. You can see me trying to move my mouse to explain it. I'm so sorry. But I just picked up a bouncy ball, and now that I've picked up all the weapons, I can't do anything else until I collab. When you collab, it fuses them together and opens up a slot for you to continue gathering more weapons. It's possible to get, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 collabs, I can't remember, at the same time. I think 3. It could be 4, I don't remember. I have to go back and count. Give me 1 collab, and then you have 3. Grab another one, you have 2 collabs, grab another, that's... I don't know. In this build in particular, I'm being a little dangerous since I know she has all the healing from her ability, but normally you'd be a little bit more careful dodging enemies. Not everyone can tank through it. There's one that's some phoenix bird girl thing. She erupts fire in a circle around her. And she has shielding and can take a hell of a lot more damage. For this one, she has healing, and now you see me grab something called a limiter. This is basically range pickup up. I always get that first. Alright, now this isn't a super item, so like this one gives you a 40% chance to negate 1 hit, heal 10% of your max HP, and create a shockwave that pushes all targets, including bosses, back. This is a very, very useful item, and you get these by not already picking them up, and when you open a box, you have a set percent chance of getting one of these out of the box. I don't know what the percent chance is, mind you, but you have a chance. Wow, that was a really good time for the explanation. Here, I'm using that to upgrade my weapons. I don't recommend using, and like you see, it stayed around so I can use it again. I don't recommend upgrading support items with your anvil until you've upgraded all your weapons. Having 1 weapon collabed adds immense damage to your listings. Like, it is so useful. Once again, I don't understand all the references as I'm not one big into VTubing. I'm not against it, but outside of like the VTuber Pika-me who just graduated, I don't really have much experience with VTubing. So hopefully y'all can forgive me for that. I'm not saying I'm against it, it's just not something I ever really got into. Whenever you work all the time, you don't get a chance to sit down. And I said, anytime I have a chance, I'm going to upgrade Limiter. Limiter only has 3 levels, but now, as you can see, I'm picking stuff up from more than halfway across the screen. And then thanks to spider cooking, I'm dealing large amounts of damage to enemies, and here's the thing, the curse. The curse is bouncing between them now, and the AoE from the curse is doing damage as well. It is, well, not the AoE, but you get the point. It's that balance is keeping things under control. At some point in this level, you do reach a point where all enemies are coming from one direction, and you'll see me just stand still and fight them. That's it. Now, if you notice, I have grabbed like this. It's called an arrow book, a baby language, and then the glasses. These are her special abilities. They're her skills unique to her. They don't count towards your weapon or underside count, your support item count, and they level her up. They make her stronger as a character. It changes the playstyle. There is an achievement in this game for standing still in one of these levels and beating it without moving. That's not something you're doing with her. And that is actually, well, actually you could probably do it with her, but there's some that have really good defense and healing. But like the Phoenix Girl, you can't stand still. If you do, you lose ability on strength and healing and everything else, so you're better off go high. That Sakura go high? I don't know. But you get my point. She moves around to stay strong. This one just doesn't have the damage output yet. That's mostly because I haven't leveled up her weapon or have a collab going. Thing is, there's a really good collab you can get with the board, and I can't remember what it is. I do it in this one, but it forms a barrier all the way around you, all 4 directions, and that really helps out with protection. This sticker I immediately put into my lifesteal. You can level up your stamps by sacrificing other stamps. The one I got reverses the direction of your attacks. From there, I just got the chicken feather. It's the Phoenix down of the game. If you die, it revives you. And every level gives you so many revives. Hurts enemies and kills enemies on... I think it kills enemies on screen. That might be the ultimate one. I also had something happen in this game I didn't expect. I didn't know, after all the hours I put into this, you can get 2 to 3 super items in a single run. I did not know that. But I did manage to get it in this run-through. I got the headset, and I think I got the idol costume, which lets me charge up my ability even faster. I think. We'll see. I can't remember if this run or another. The only problem about normal runs is you can end up being so strong in a normal run that you end up winning. Like, before you ever have a chance... Like, here's me looking at all the collabs I've unlocked. Like, I have Cutting Board and Infusion, which is what I think I go to for Bone Bros. And I get Cutting Board and Bounty Ball make Absolute Wall. So yeah, that's what I gotta do there. When both of them reach level 7, a golden anvil drops for one-time use, and it lets you collab things together. I don't have all of them yet. I'm still missing a few. I need to look up what they are. I'm working on 100%ing the game. Yes, I know, there's no achievements for it, there's nothing big or special, but if you enjoy a game enough that you play as much as I did for this one, you might as well just 100% it if you can. This has actually made me want to go buy Vampire Survivors, but I'm already putting this much time into this, plus right now on Twitch, if you want to come join later, whenever I stream, I'm working on doing Pikmin likes. So the new Pikmin game drops in July, and I'm going to be playing it. But I just got done playing Tinykin. I'm about halfway through with Wild at Heart, and my next game up is it's gonna be like Little King Story, I think it is. And I'm doing this to keep playing Pikmin-style games where you control a army of little minions who fight for you and solve puzzles for you. And I'm doing that until I can until Pikmin comes out, something to tide me over. But yeah, I do stream from time to time, but it's on Twitch, mostly because I'm a Twitch affiliate. I'm not a partner. I honestly am thinking about maybe I should start dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch again and just lose out on the Twitch revenue. That's fine with me. I'm not really making any money on Twitch anyway. Not from ad revenue. Subscriptions here and there, but I'm thinking of using and dual streaming to both again, because... But at the same time, maybe I should, and I've noticed that streaming can kill my channel. Like, YouTube either wants you to be a streaming channel, a VOD channel, or Shorts channel. I'm thinking maybe I need to make separate channels, like one for Shorts, one for my VODs, like what I'm doing right here, where I make things like you know, I make the VODs from streams, and I do curated stuff. Like this, and then one for my actual streams whenever I dual stream them out. That way, because YouTube seems to prefer that over just, you get the point. But yeah. Also, I used to think these were Moogles because on that Steam Deck screen they're kind of small. I only realized playing it here they're cats. I think I switched out one of those things. Yeah, I think I took out the slow stamp and remove it. Nope, I just upgraded the haste. My monitor went to sleep while I'm doing this. Aha, and I do remember taking this and leveling it up, because this increases your like how many melee, like how many ranged items get shot out of you. Only, I forgot that I was doing it. I don't really have any ranged attacks. I was better up leveling up the other one. The range attacks I do have are counted as melee. I'm trying to burn the enemies away so they don't get trapped too hard. If you look up top, I now have the spider and the board at level 7, I need to get like either the music note, the curse, or the bouncy ball to 7 as well. I can't remember which one I get first. It might be the music note. And there's the character I'm playing, but large as a half of the way through boss. There is an endless mode and a hard mode. I've only finished stage 1 hard mode. I need to do the rest of them. But yeah, you always have bosses every other minute or every so many minutes, and a enemy spawn event every minute. It's one or the other. And then at 10 minutes, you always have a halftime boss. Or a mid-boss, if you will. God, saying mid-boss just makes me think of Disgaea. God, I miss you, Disgaea. I need to go back and play some. Disgaea 1 was amazing. I'll even watch a Disgaea anime. There's something wrong with me. The body pillow absorbs damage, so it becomes like a secondary shield. And there you go, that's when I got the Gorilla Paw as the second item. It takes all attack damage and multiplies it by 1.5 times. Once again, I did not know you could get 2. Shocked the hell out of me. God, I just realized this mic is picking up everything without recording filters on. I might need to do some audio cleanup. Thank God, like I said, I have Vegas Pro 18 from Humble Bundle, and I got all the audio all the audio software that went with it, so I can do some minor touch-ups. I would be probably better off reacting to this with a clap sync and then pushing this through one of the audio programs so I could get rid of background noise and stuff like that. But I did not, and so I will not, and you will get what I give you. Am I understood? Just look at them all die. And with this, I don't know why I didn't... There we go. Now I have Idle Song maxed out. Which means that now... First I awakened that. So now it has... It basically, whenever you hit a target, it does 25% extra damage for a full second, and it increases its size and makes it react a lot. It's just a constant attack now. Just having an awakened weapon just makes you a whole different player. You're that much stronger. Wait, I didn't have anything for the musical note yet? Really? I could have swore I had an upgrade for musical note. And yes, I know I'm not using the right names. Congratulations, that's me. I just play the game because it's fun, not because I have lore. Part of me wants to know the lore, but there is so much I'd have to dive into, and I just cannot be bothered. I'm pretty certain if this were to make it in any of the VTubers' hands, they'd be pissed off to hear something like that. Maybe not. Some of them just don't care. They're like, you know what? Enjoy it, don't enjoy it. Play it, don't play it. Your choices are yours. Kill them all. Level 6 bounty ball? Nope, I went with the curse. Of course I did. Mostly because now it has a 90% chance to bounce off and hit another person. It can bounce for quite a while and do a lot of damage. At this point, it's just about, you know, killing as many enemies as possible, leveling up, and just, you know, yeah. The glasses, there's actually something called EXP glasses you can get, or nerd, I don't know. They're little spiral glasses. They give you increased experience. That and something called Hulao, or Halu. I don't know. It's a glass of water or something, and it has 5 levels, and every level makes enemies harder. Or makes you weaker while also increasing the number of enemies that spawn. This in return is very, very useful. And there we go, our first collab will be the cutting board and the bouncy ball, which makes the absolute wall. And I just like to spin it around. but it basically spawns a lot more enemies, and if you pair that with the experience classes plus limiter, you're looking at an absolute massive amount of experience just flying your way. I love it. I picked up the CEO's tears. It shoots off little drops of tears at enemies, and when it's fully upgraded, it's just a constant barrage of tears. It can be paired with one of the attacks. I can't remember which one, and it forms a shield around you while raining on the enemy. And y'all will have to forgive the whole not knowing the reference thing. Each collab, each weapon, each ability, each enemy, and each upgrade is apparently a reference to to Vtubers. So once again, especially the HoloLive group, I once again do not know. And then here comes my next collab. Spider Cooking and Ends Curse, which makes a Cthulhu thing? Yeah, Eldritch Horror. Which anything inside of it just takes damage. Just like in Vampire Survivors, you can get like multi-upgrade boxes that give you like 3 upgrades and a lot more gold. Gold is gained to do the meta progression, so using the gacha system to summon new VTubers to fight on your behalf, and gold can also be used to do upgrades, so like permanently upgrade your attack, permanently upgrade your defense, permanently upgrade how many people can be summoned. You can also use it to limit how many weapons you have, which can be used for getting achievements. Like I think maxed out you can only have like the main weapon and that's it. Yeah, right here I needed to use it because I was getting there were just too many enemies coming. I had to use my ultimate. I will say it is nice to play this and have little to no frame drops the entire time. Like it was 60 frames per second outside of like 2 points. Like whenever all those enemies were on screen. On the Steam Deck, it gets a bit chuggish. It can drop down to 15 frames a second on those heavier areas. Alright, so I didn't find the idle dress on this one. That must have been on the run that failed. When a boss dies, it drops enough experience to get you pretty much either at or near a level. The final boss, at 19, usually you're swarmed by a huge... At 19 minutes, you're swarmed by a huge number of enemies. You want to make sure you're prepared for that. And at 20 minutes, the final boss comes in. This is, of course, not the same in Endless mode. Of course I'm going to take the increased weapon damage. Who wouldn't? It would seem foolish not to. The X-Potato is just literally a potato that bounces around the screen and you can just throw more and more of them. It has a very corny update. I don't know what it's about, but it's literally Hot Beats or something like that, and it's a rap reference. I once again don't get it. I don't know why I was so focused on the potato. Oh, because it's the only other upgrade I had, that's why. Never mind. That would probably explain it a lot better. It should be noted that most of your support items have 3 to 5 levels of upgrades. Oh yeah, that boss has a timer, it's a bomb. You have to kill it so fast or it'll blow up and hurt you majorly, maybe even kill you. But those very, very rare ones, like the Gorilla's Paw and the headset, they can't be upgraded, they're maxed out. There it is, Rat Dog. Drop some hot beats. When targets hit, they take 20% more damage. And now you just have an eternal bouncing potato dog, or potato with glasses, I can't tell. And this is the point where I have all the enemies coming from one side, so I just stand there and focus on them. And I think I go with the water. Did I go with water or did I go with the bomb? I can't remember. I might have gone... I know I didn't go with beam. The whammy water goes with the CEO tiers. But I don't think I made it all the way to that collab. So yeah, you can have 4 collabs and 1 character-specific weapon, 3 skills, 4 collabs, and 1 normal weapon. That's it. And none of your support items fuse with your main weapon. That is different from how it works in Vampire Survivors. There, your support items fuse up your main weapons outside of a exclusive few. And then only those exclusive fews will open up more slots for you. And this one, every time you level up or collab a weapon, you've opened up to more weapons. I kind of wish you could collab a collab, but I don't think that's a thing. And not because I think there's anything wrong with the current system, it's just it'd be interesting to see how, to see what a collaboration would look like. And this is the boss summoning in at 20 minutes. It's a... I think it's the girl with the blue hair and bow from the opening screen of the game. Not opening screen, but the shop. The armory, that's what it is. I'm assuming she's a reference of some kind too. Thing is, I wasn't even paying attention to my health at this point because I had the body pillow. I think I got pretty close to... Nope, I killed her. There you go, my first time beating it with that character. Yeah, her. But basically, yeah, this is where you could buy upgrades. This is all the weapons and achievements and everything that I've unlocked in the armory, but I'm missing 2 collabs I gotta finish out still. With the upgrades, or am I doing... Alright, I guess I'm doing none of that. But yeah, so that's about it for this. Just thought I'd show you what I've been playing in the meantime, in between streaming and working. If you think it's fun, go play it. It's free. It's on itch.io. It is completely free of charge. If you want to support developers, go for it. Otherwise, it's free. This is the upgrade system, and this is that was how you would summon new characters. But I'll see y'all later. Bye.